gonna show you right now how to start shooting 60% plus. And there's way more to it than you honestly think. Make sure you watch every single tip. Step number 1, you have to make sure your controller settings are right. Make sure you copy these down just like you see it. And the reason you're shooting with high risk reward is because once you master this, you honestly are never gonna miss another shot. I mean, obviously you're gonna miss because 2K makes you miss, but you're gonna see a significant increase in the way you're shooting the ball. And for all the small guards, I'm gonna give you the best jump shots you need to be using. These are all the jump shots I use every day. If you're starter 4, you need to be using Kevin Porter and double Oscar. That's just another alternative if you don't like Patty Mills. Patty Mills is definitely the one you need to be using. And if you're not starter 4, Kyrie Irving and double Oscar Robinson's the best jump shot for other small guards. It's a little bit quick, but I'm telling you right now, once you learn the green window, you're not gonna miss too much. Your overall goal should be grinding to get starter 4. And the reason you're grinding for starter 4 is for Patty Mills. There's some secrets in your controller settings that you need to turn on. Look at your shading indicator. When that's turned on, you're gonna have a little red line around the bottom of your feet. And what that does is show you the level of contest you're gonna get, and it also shows you where the defender's contesting from. This is a really cool feature 2K's had in a game for a couple of years. It doesn't only tell you where the contest is from, but it also moves around as the defender is moving. If you can jab step and also pump fake, you're gonna be able to get the defender right behind you. Or add the spin jumper to make that red line go away. And you have to be using an Ethernet cord if you're playing 2K. The reason you're using the Ethernet cord is because there's a spike or a lag almost every time you shoot the ball. And you have to be using a hardwired controller. This won't completely fix your latency issues, but it's definitely gonna help improve it. So people who are playing with a Bluetooth controller are definitely struggling with latency issues. Don't be that guy. Make sure you're plugging your controller right into your system. Not only because of the latency, but because you'll never drop connection again. And a lot of Xbox people have to worry about using batteries, and honestly, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then on top of that, you also get a very competitive gaming advantage. You'll notice that players who are playing with a hardwired controller can definitely dribble better and shoot the ball better. And there's no trick to the game. It's honestly just because they have the Ethernet cord and they have a hardwired controller. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You can obviously stop it, but that's how you give yourself the best advantage to shoot the ball every single time. So I'm gonna need you to really lock it in and make sure you're using all of these settings. Every single person on 2K25 needs to know how to quick stop. And the reason you need to know how to quick stop is because if not, your players is gonna always keep moving. And to be honest, that's gotta be some of the most frustrating stuff ever. It's real easy. Just flick your right stick up on your right stick without using turbo. Or without hitting sprint, it's the same thing. If you notice everybody who's a vet can shoot better, it's because they have heat check. At the start of the year, heat check was a little bit toned down, but now that RNG's a little bit fixed, I'm telling you, can hit anything with heat. 2K25, RNG is in almost everything you do. And there's some good reason from a gaming perspective why you need RNG. They want casual players that have very unpredictable results, meaning that there's no pure green window, so that means you will not make every single shot. It's treated just like real basketball. RNG is also a way to make sure that every single person who's playing the game has a chance. Even if they're good, they can still get beat. I'm telling you right now, I'm not a fan of RNG and I love pure green windows. Honestly, I think it adds a great skill gap. But if I was to be NBA 2K myself, I totally get why we add RNG. And you need to stop being cheap. Every time you play, you need to be having jump shot boost. If you've ever heard the term, he's boost made, that's because he really is. Boost honestly helps that much. And if you really want to get boost, it's only 200 a game. I'm telling you right now, that's how I'm able to shoot from absolutely anywhere. I chuck from the parking lot, and I do this with no hesitation. And when you're buying Gatorade, you need to make sure you're buying the yellow one. Buy the entire 10-pack so that way you can dribble the whole shot clock out. That's going to give you 2 Gatorade bars. And having 2 Gatorade bars makes you be able to shoot the ball just that much better. Especially for all my small guards who are used to dealing with a lockdown, chase him around the whole game. You need to be watching your player. When he gets two-way tenacity, you need to be able to shoot from anywhere. You can get this on offense or defense. So when you get it on offense, make sure you chuck. Two-way tenacity is one of the most slept-on things that can pop up on your player. This is how players are also able to hit with a 25 3 ball. This gave you the best tips in the whole game if you want to be able to shoot like a real sweat. If you want to really become a demon, you need to drop me a sub. Now I'm just trolling, but hey, I'm telling you, lock it in because we're going hard for 10,000 subscribers. I know you have a friend who cannot shoot the ball, or he just can't shoot as good as you, so make sure you send this video his way. I just showed you how to go and play just like a sweat, so make sure you lock it in.